Oh shit, wait, I gotta turn off the music. It's not recording, but I have to turn off the music because I put in like 15 seconds of music last time. Yeah, and I got a copyright violation for 15 seconds.
That sucks.
I know. It does suck. I got so scared after that. Here, I'll drive and I'll fucking... No, I'm joking. What do
you want me to record, brother?
I don't know. I do these short recordings now though, so I was like, here, I'll do one right now. Okay, let's talk about something. Don't record that close.
Oh, what's up?
Don't record too close here. We're getting tea right now.
I'll hold that.
You can get boba if you want, but I don't want the tapioca.
What do you want to talk about?
Hold on while I turn. What do you want to talk about? Oh, fuck you, man. It knows I'm driving, so it wants me to put on the seatbelt. Okay. You know, I actually have some interesting questions. You want to hear some?
Go for it.
Some interesting, I feel like, interview questions that are not commonly asked. Let's start. Oh, you can come down from here. New discovery. You know how I used to go down there?
Oh, yeah, it's literally just right here. Wait,
that's awesome. I never take this exit, but I just realized.
Excellent.
Well, anyway, okay. Interesting question. Here, you can film me. I think it's better when people are in it. I feel like it's awkward to have a vlog video, but the entire video is just staring outside the car, and you can't even see who's talking.
No, they're coming along with us.
Here's an interesting question. If you could see the countdown to anything, what would you want to see? So it could be when your life was going to end, a countdown to when your life was going to end, a countdown to anything. What would you want it to be?
You want to answer first?
Yeah, I'd want the countdown to be when I'm going to meet the person I actually end up with.
Wow. That's a good answer, actually.
Yeah.
Imagine the countdown just says fucking 0 or something. It's never gonna happen.
Then I'll know. I'll be prepared for that then, but you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather be sad now, but then I know that, oh, this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, this is... Like, see, that's why I feel like that's awesome. Then you pretty much know what your future holds, you know? And knowing that early, that you're not gonna end up with anyone means you'd be content.
I like that.
Yeah, and you don't have to tell your friends that you know this, but it's just like, be happy with your friends. Spend as much time as you can.
I'll steal your answer.
You like that too?
Yeah, it's mine now. I made it.
Because I know some people will say like, oh, when you die, but I feel like that's terrifying to know. Then I feel like...
No, but if you knew when you were gonna die, you could do all the stupid shit in the world and no consequences.
I think that's why it's bad. I think the way you'd spend your time would get reckless, and I feel like that's actually what might lead to your death being at that time.
That's true.
If your death is truly at that time, then that would mean that it's something you do, right? Mm-hmm. And if there's really no escape, then I feel like acting reckless is what gets you there. But then there's no escape, so maybe not acting reckless. I mean, yeah, there's no escape if you knew there was time. Would you try to escape it if there was a timer or no?
No.
Would you accept it?
I'd accept it.
I mean, you have to.
Well, yeah, no shit. You're gonna die, bro.
If some weird magical entity literally told you, oh, this is when you die, what are you supposed to say? Nah. Then watch me change that shit. Okay,
next question. Next one.
Another interesting question. You know how they say some bullshit about how like everyone's life is like a book? You ever heard that one?
No, I haven't.
They say that, right? Like everybody's life is like a book,
a story.
Like a story.
Yeah, I've heard the story. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like that. I gotta pull off once because I fucked up. Okay, so off that note, that like everyone's life is like a story, right? If your story was split up into chapters at this point, what would the chapters be?
Wow, that's deep.
What are the big chapters? And you can have as many chapters as you want, but what would the chapters be at the moment?
Are people gonna watch this?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty honest in these. I don't give a fuck. But where would the chapters be at the moment? Here, since you're talking now, okay.
I'd say...
Then you can have as many chapters.
Me being born?
That has to be a chapter, of course, yeah.
Until I moved here.
Okay.
So like 7 years.
Okay.
And then I'd say elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6th and 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
8th grade to 10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then 10th grade to now.
10th grade to now?
I'd say there's a 0.5 chapter from 10th grade to 11th grade, end of first semester.
Okay. And in terms of... Okay, let's say the chapters, right?
The current chapter is continuing, yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's just how it is right now.
That is how it is.
Okay, say your autobiography was written and it was really split into those chapters, right? What would the name of some of those chapters be in your opinion? Skipping birth, because I think like what? Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis.
Yeah, like I think that's an obvious one.
Fucking
you don't have to name all the chapters, but a couple ones that they get what happened that time.
I think the easy names are like childhood and then like fucking I don't know. I mean, I think the current arc in the story is just like the 0.5 chapter is like no actually I'd say like the current one is like forming the friend group, right? So I don't know how you title that, but I think that's what it'd be about.
Okay.
I don't really want to talk about 8th to 10th grade, but before that I'd say it was like the golden age. I like that title.
Yeah.
I like
before
that.
8th and 10th?
6th to 7th, like Punahou, like I say that's like the golden age.
Okay. And that's kind of the consensus of.
And then, yeah, fucking before coming to here, Genesis. That's Genesis.
Genesis, yeah.
And I don't know what I'd call the other one.
The real creation of jinoo.
It's me.
Here, do you want me to answer?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So autobiography. So, skipping Genesis, because I think that's bullshit.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, everyone does that. Elementary school for sure. I don't really know what title for it, but it's just a big part of your life. Mission school. Which is what I'd probably title that, like, where my morals are mostly built. I think all of my morals are pretty focused on the fact that I went to mission school. They fucking brainwash you.
True.
Coming to Punahou, I'd say I came in 7, so 7 to freshman year is a big chapter, because I think that's when I became much more sociable. Like I started talking to a lot more people, for sure, because coming into Punahou I was like I want to get to know a lot of people. And then freshman year to I say freshman year to the end of first semester in junior year, which is a really big chapter. If I had to type it, if I had to fucking name it, just probably a lot of emotional waves of up and down.
We're on the upswing right now.
Yeah, and then I'd say from the end of first semester, like start of the pandemic, from then on, would probably be my current, like I'd say, despite not being super well, definitely a golden age in terms of like good friendships. Rough start, but yeah, what ended up good. So yeah, I'd say the current is the golden age, which I hope continues.
I think,
because I think emotionally, even though despite what happens and it has affected me, I'm actually pretty happy with the results. So I'd say it's the golden age despite that. I'm also more happy with the fact that I thought things would be so shitty, but then it ended up not being shitty.
True.
Yeah, at the end of first semester and like coming into second, I was like, oh, my life's about to be fucking shitty.
I mean, it turned out
I'm gonna
literally
be so fucking sad all the time, and then nah, never mind.
We're chilling.
Yeah, pretty fast I learned. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck you. So yeah, that's kind of... I mean, those questions are interesting to ask, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think those are some of the 2 questions that you get the most different answers from people. How people would split up their life in chapters, and like the names, or like what happens, and then probably the like what countdown timer they'd want to see.
That's a hard question though. Like I think I'd have to think about it for sure.
You'd really think when you meet the love of your life?
Sure. I guess. Like I can't think of anything else right now, so I'll go with it. If I put more time into it, I think I'd change my answer, but...
I think the 2 things that... I think the 2 things of, like, if you could see the countdown timer to, would probably be, obviously, the end of your life is a big one. That I don't know a lot of people that want to, but it is a big one. When you meet the love of your life is a big one. And I think the last thing you'll find is... Oh! when a countdown timer to when the saddest point of your life is gonna come. Because then if there's no timer, that means you already passed it. But if there's a timer, you know something big is coming up. And maybe you can be more emotionally prepared for it.
I don't
Even if you know
I
you're
think,
gonna be sad.
me personally, I get super anxious.
You get anxious?
I get anxious, I freak myself out, and it'd be not good.
I think I'd want to know. So I can spend the best of my times. And also, if there's no timer, I know, oh, I passed it. There's a chance there's no timer.
Honestly, I'm fine with not knowing. Like, anything.
No timer for anything?
Yeah, I'd be fine.
What's one statistic you'd want to know about your life? Say you die and it's like a video game. So like how many steps I walked in my life? Shit like that. What's like the one statistic you'd think that would be really cool to see? The most missed
How many people have liked me?
Okay.
I think that'd be so interesting to think about.
I think one statistic I think it would be really interesting for me to see would probably be how many missed opportunities I had when it comes to important friendships. Like how many important friendships did I actually
like if you were friends with this person, how your life would have changed, or like
I'd kind of want to, I don't know, I'd want to know the statistics on how many big friendships that I actually missed based on something small. Like how many huge friendships did I actually miss? If there was some way that they could figure out in like different dimensions the people you had big with, because I think that's pretty same. I think regardless of what happened, I probably would have ended up being friends with you because of the fact that I did meet you in Korea and Japan, and then we end up in the same Discord server.
Yeah.
So there's a big likelihood. Dude. And Reagan would probably have been the same.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the one friendship I don't know I would have had is Ethan.
How'd you become friends with Ethan?
See, the thing is, we were always good friends, but what got us to being really good friends was it was basically when everything went down, we started talking more. And then from there, when we started talking, we happened to invite each other to train for track. Because we started getting really close, and that's when track season started happening.
For me, Ethan was like that one guy that was in my advisory in my class. Like, I kind of knew him.
He was like, wait, he's in your